Hmm. All right. Figure out how to do this again.
We are back.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're putting in some overtime on YouTube today, huh? Yeah.
True. It's true. I mean, might as well, right? I mean, shit, we're already sitting here doing it.
Yeah.
Might as well put it wherever we can.
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
dude.
shit. That sounded weird. Anyway, cool. Well, I'm going to have to do the random. I actually got to move over closer to Allie because Megan will complain. Megan's like, your head was cut off, and I couldn't fucking stop like obsessing about the fact that half your fucking head was cut off.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that obsesses over those details, but I always feel guilty saying something about it.
No, please do.
I'm always like, am I being ultra critical? Like, even when it comes to the color grading, before I put the video up, I'm like, this is off, but just a little bit. That's why like the whole thing came up, because it does make a difference. It makes it softer. See my skin?
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
And on the TV, it looks a whole lot better. So, Well,
I mean, we look like we're in like a fucking crack alley. So, like, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, even without that, the diffuser or whatever it's called, you look way better than we do. So, or I'm sorry, than I do. Allie always looks great. So.
I was pale as hell. Like every week, I'm like, wear bronzer next week, bitch.
Dude, no. Both Allie and me are just like giving Nosferatu a run for his money. So,
did you know what I noticed this week?
You read that from Joe Hill, did you? Nosferatu?
I did not. Yeah,
it was cool. It was.
Did you know that they're doing a redo of it, a remake of the movie? Like the fucking silent film back in the fucking day. I mean, they're obviously it's not gonna be silent, but
sure,
but
it could. It could be.
Not in 2020, whatever.
It's like, an artistic film. It's an independent film, so it could be.
Dude, the original Nosferatu that came out is so fucking creepy.
I've never heard of that, so I'm just throwing shit.
It was the original vampire movie. It was before Dracula, dude. It predates Dracula. So
no.
Well, no, I'm saying like the movie. Okay. No, not the book. No.
Old as hell, man.
It predates the cryptic.
No, but it's like fucking way back there.
Oh yeah.
Like, but I'm just saying film wise. But yeah, man, it is creepy as shit. But I think that it adds to the creepiness, the fucking silence.
Yeah.
Or the silence. Anyway.
I think all the time of just like the still images I've seen from it. Like
it's weird,
just
man.
so genuinely creepy.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and kick this off before Allie and I
we start the recording intro. If you are live, which there's at least 3 of you, if Allie and Daniel aren't watching as well, let us know if you're here. Well,
yeah, we're both. It might just be us 3.
There's one more person here.
Oh, okay. If you're letting us know, because throw a hello in the chat.
This is an exclusive first time live Untethered. It's Wes. Awesome. Thank you, Wes.
Rock and roll, dude.
This is usually how we warm up to the Untethered, because as you know, we already get fucking weird during Untethered. So,
yeah. So we're sorry.
We're primed and ready, baby.
yeah, baby. All right. So let me write down a time, and then we're ready to rock, man.
I guess I also have to watch how much smoke I blow out, because apparently that's a thing on YouTube, is if there's consistent smoking or consistent drinking. You have to tag it.
Oh shit! Then I'm gonna have to. I can do this.
No, you just have to tag it, and it's all about the filters. Like for kids, I already mark it as not suitable for children. So.
Yeah, well, so if you mark it not suitable for children, then doesn't that tick all the boxes anyway?
No, it's stupid. There are additional filters. Yeah,
the internet's great.
Yeah.
Or whatever we call this thing, because it's fucking not the internet anymore. So.
I remember back in my day.
I remember fucking Dead Zone or what Gore Zone. What was it called? Dead Meat? Rotten.com. I don't know.
Meat.
Dead Meat. Let's go ahead and buy that URL.
I think I just rattled off like 3 really shitty horror movies that I probably own.
Probably.
And you never watched Killer Couch. I'm so disappointed. Okay.
No, I have standards. They're just very low.
So my suggestion is way too low for your standards.
Dude, like the last suggestion you gave me was like fucking what was that thing
Killer
that
Couch.
No, it wasn't Killer Couch. It was the dude that like it's like, oh my god, what the fuck was that? That they literally didn't even have a video effects during the thing. They just put car burning video effects. Like in the fucking movie.
Put yourself a note, but then you forget to ever go. Put it back in.
Like literally,
the budget ran out.
Yeah, and they were like, dude, I don't know if we can afford this. Like, God.
You know what? They'll get it. They'll get what we meant.
They'll understand.
They'll see.
The fact that they published it made it like real indie. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I'm sure like a bunch of dudes were like creaming over the fact that it's like, oh, it says car burning VFX.
It's so meta. It's so meta. I don't even know if I'm using that term correctly or not, but you know, whatever.
No.
Probably not.
Cool.
Anyway.
Awesome. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm ready.
Let's fucking do it. All right, here we go, dude. All right, and I've got one for you guys, so get ready.
All right.
I think we might have already done this, but maybe we can go
Right,
faster.
so the dramatic reading that I just remembered I have, so
Ooh.
that's fun.
Here we go. Ooh, that's delicious. But you know what is even more delicious? Allie telling us, starting with A, foods. Any kind of food, go.
Ooh.
And this is going to go to you, Larry. Any food with an A.
Apples.
Oh my.
Sorry, I was overthinking it. I was like, armadillos. We don't eat those.
Burritos.
Caramel.
Donuts.
Oh, me. Eggs.
D-E. Eggs.
Grapes.
Figs.
It's H, dog. It's
shit. H. Ham.
I thought it was a. What did you say?
See, we already lost.
Oh yeah,
track.
G-H-A, ham. G-H-I. Ice.
jackfruit.
Kale.
Limes.
Marshmallows.
Opioid. No, I'm just kidding.
You're
Well,
M.
it's an N anyway. So.
Yeah, you're an M, and then I'm an N.
I'm M. I just did.
I mean N, and then I'm an L. You're an N, and I'm an L. What? M, N. No. God.
You guys both went to college and graduated.
Dude, you're putting me in a
you
stress.
Oh my god. Or just
Pineapple.
Q shit. I don't know anything. Quesadilla. Quesadilla.
or quail, or just quail. Rice.
Sauce.
That works.
Tamales.
STU. Oof. Man.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
You. We're so mad at this.
Dude,
I'm saying we.
No. I wasn't getting upset. I was like, do you know what? Because honestly, please help me.
There's gotta be.
Wes, help us out. What's a U?
Any food that starts with a U?
Food that starts with a U. Let's see. It's gonna be. Is there an umbrella something?
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh my god.
Ube.
Obe, yeah, nice. That was good.
I had to Google it. We
Yeah.
were just
No,
sitting
Megan
here.
kicked my ass. We literally just had that.
He said, West
West
Side Onion.
edible onions.
Yes, that's a good one.
The
Velvet cake.
Velveeta.
Velveeta. Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah.
W.
Waffles.
Mm-hmm.
Xanthan gum.
That's a good save right there.
Thank you.
Why? Yellowfin.
Well, if you're exotic, zebra, but I'm gonna go with
That works.
Zebra cakes.
Zebra cakes. Yeah. Little Debbie's.
Please do not eat a zebra.
My God, we made it. So guess what we get?
Man.
And that doesn't come through on the,
Yeah.
Or we can always have the.
Nope.
If nobody, nothing. All right. And I don't even know what to give us then.
I'm going to give you some book suggestions since you guys clearly need to learn your alphabet.
Oh my God. Hey, Miss Allie, can you learn me some good words, some good big words?
Clip.
I put a few books together that are things that have just come out and a couple that are about to come out. So, and I put how many pages each of them have because I knew you usually ask.
That's because you know that I gauge a book by like if I can actually like read all of it or if I'm just gonna.
One is over 400 pages.
Dude, and by the way, we need to start plugging the
book
club. The book
book. Yeah.
So I got to remember to please help me both
At
you
least
guys.
remember to throw that in the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Please. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And just since we mentioned it, the book that we're reading for book club is The Wager by David Grann. He's who wrote Killers of the Flower Moon. And you started it and said that it's great already.
I fucking love this book already.
Larry, you might need to actually check it out, man.
Dude, okay. Larry, did you read the Donner Party book?
No.
Oh man, it was so good.
It is phenomenal. So after this book, you should read
Indifferent Stars Above.
Indifferent Stars Above, man. It is
one of my favorite books of all time, for real.
It is legitimately, and it reads so fast and like, God, man, it is a phenomenal book. But you're gonna dig this one. Just stick with it. It little slow at the beginning because they gotta. It's a lot of old English and like because he's doing a lot of quotes and stuff.
They set it up and stuff.
Yeah. Man, once they get on the high seas, holy shit. Yeah.
Once they get into international waters, that's when the spiciness starts.
Right. There you go.
So, the first three of these books are already out as of recording. So, The Search Party by Hannah Ritchell is 338 pages. It says it's a spellbinding locked room mystery about a glamping trip gone horribly wrong. I instantly hate anyone on a glamping trip, so I'm like, let's go.
So did I ever tell you that Megan and I... chat?
What?
Yeah. Gwyneth Paltrow enters the chat.
Oh, no shit. Did I tell you that Megan won a glamping trip?
Yeah.
I think I did tell you.
Yes.
No, and it was as like, in my opinion, cringy as you would expect.
Of course.
Because it's just a bunch of people that don't really want to camp, but they want to say that they went camping kind of thing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm totally on board with you.
So a locked room mystery about a glamping trip gone horribly wrong when a powerful storm leaves the participants stranded and forced to confront long-held secrets and a shocking disappearance.
Ooh.
It sounded good.
Sounds fun.
Second one is The Clinic by Kate Quinn. There's another author named Kate Quinn, but hers is spelled differently. So I've not read this lady before.
Gotcha.
This one is a thriller set in a remote rehab clinic on the Pacific Northwest coast in which the death of a woman inside prompts her sister to enter the clinic as a patient in order to find the truth. That sounds cool.
That sounds
cool.
interesting.
Yeah. Everyone on This Train is a Suspect is the sequel to Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone that I talked about last year, in quite a bit. That was like they kept breaking the fourth wall, talking about like, oh, you read mysteries before. This one's not going to do that.
Yeah.
Sequel to that, and I think it would probably stand alone fine. It's another locked room murder mystery.
All right.
All the suspects are on a train, and they're all different genres of crime writers.
Oh,
So
man.
there's like thriller crime, and there's like courtroom drama. Like it sounds cool. And I really liked the writing in the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys have to stay with me on this one. This one comes out March 5th. It's called Say Hello to My Little Friend by Janine Capo Crusette. It's only 300 pages.
Mm-hmm.
I re-listened to a book podcast today to take notes on how they described it because, listen. The book podcast that I like is called Sarah's Bookshelves Live.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of them. They describe the plot like this. The main character, Ismail, goes by Izzy, is a pit bull impersonator, as in the musician, okay?
Oh, okay.
Mr. Worldwide, if you will.
Yeah.
I was about to say, damn, okay.
Yeah.
He gets... Hold on. We're not there yet, okay? He gets a cease and desist from actual Pitbull's legal team. Then he decides that he's going to rebrand himself as Tony Montana, the main character in Scarface, who rose from Cuban immigrant to Miami drug lord. And Izzy makes friends with an orca who lives in the Miami Seaquarium. We're not done. Hold on. She's one of the narrators.
The orca?
Lolita the orca.
Lolita. So this is like a bunch of books, like,
this
right?
book is all over the place.
This book is wild. Izzy delves into the underbelly of Miami to learn the truth about his escape from Cuba. And then also Miami itself is a character. Like, it's like atmospheric, like that. The whole, like, I always really like when the setting is a character.
That's cool.
The publisher calls it darkly comic and said that it's Moby Dick meets Scarface.
What?
Because the main character is Ismail.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, that is the most bizarre fucking, like, description.
And the podcast was like, I don't care about Scarface, and no one wants to read Moby Dick, which we've been saying.
Yeah.
But somehow this
Especially
sounds
in
so
public.
fucking good. Like, this sounds so weird.
Plus, it's 304 pages. I can even do that.
Exactly. So that's called Say Hello to My Little Friend. That comes out March 5th. I think I'm going to pre-order it because that's rad.
Holy shit, dude.
Even if it's not great, it's got to be pretty great.
I might have to trade that book out with one of the, I don't know, 18 that you've let me borrow thus far that I've yet to get to.
Yep. Couple more. Expiration Dates by Rebecca Serrell. Also comes out March 5th. It's a magical realism, like chick lit romance.
Yeah.
The main character, Daphne, gets a piece of paper with each guy that she ever goes on a date with, his name, and then the amount of time they'll be together. Yeah. So it'll be like, Luke, 3 months. It's like, well, cool, this one doesn't work out, stuff like that.
Yeah. 20
years she does this, and then she gets one without a time listed on it. But she knows something he doesn't, and if he found out, it would break his heart. I don't know.
Oh, that's a Hallmark movie if I've ever heard of one. It
sounds good.
Yeah.
I think it'll probably be a little weird for a Hallmark movie, but like, see it. I could see it. Yeah. I like
maybe TLC, a TLC show.
TLC is
a good Hallmark movie.
Love a Hallmark movie.
Like, honestly,
to Florida, I'm like, I need the Hallmark channel.
They're so corny.
They're so corny.
But guess what, man? In this day and age, man, it's nice to just have like a fun, light ending to a movie.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion.
Yeah.
One that you can predict from the very beginning. It's like, oh, okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, and then you're right. And then you're like, not only was I right, but I'm happy.
Mom will always make fun of me too. Mom will be like, you knew it was going to end like that. And I'm like, I know. And it's so happy.
Yeah. It's like wrapping you up in an additional blanket because you're already wrapped up in a blanket.
Everybody loves a happily ever after.
Yeah.
Not Steve Kavanaugh, though, who wrote Kill for Me, Kill for You, that comes out March 19th. The blurb on it says it's a razor-sharp and Hitchcock-inspired psychological thriller about two ordinary women who make a dangerous pact to take revenge for each other after being pushed to the brink. So these two women meet and decide to kill one another's ex for each other. And it sounds like one of my very favorite thrillers that I read years ago called The Kind Worth Killing that I like recruited everybody I knew to read. Like I made my mom buy it on Kindle because I was like, Mom, you got to read this book, Mom.
This sounds like it might have even been written by either you or...
I was going to say, it sounds like your autobiography.
No, but... oh my gosh. She's going to kill me.
Good.
Is she?
Tilly's wife.
She's not done anything.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, it seems like you guys are schemers.
We're schemers.
Yeah,
We're schemers.
My
name's Jordan.
I know. I'm sorry, Jordan. If you listen to this, I apologize. But like, no, it's just like this seems like you guys just like.
I can see that.
Hey,
I'm going to
you
clip
scratch
that.
my back, I'll scratch yours.
I'm going to clip that just to specifically send
No,
it to
don't do
Jordan.
that.
Oh no.
That's trash.
Okay, last one is a cozy mystery, okay? It's called How to Solve Your Own Murder by Kristen Perrin. Comes out March 26th.
You've mentioned
It
that
says
book
it-
before.
Nope.
Yeah, that sounds so
you
familiar.
have, and we've actually
not.
talked about you covering it before.
That's
No.
a different book.
Is it named the same thing?
There's a lot of books like with names like that.
Oh, okay.
I covered one called My Murder
No,
that I read last year.
No, I
this
specifically
sounds like-
remember Daniel saying you've covered this before, or you mentioned this before.
No,
which is
not
why-
about this. No, I not about this.
I'm saying right now, this book I've
It's not even
covered
out.
before, and
Yeah.
you're saying that I've covered it
No,
more
no,
than
like
once.
you mentioned it. Like you
I've not.
Huh.
I'd never heard of it till like a week ago.
It
shit.
sounded very familiar.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It does.
It's just kind of a generic name.
Okay.
So anyway, for fans of Knives Out, an
Which is great.
enormously fun mystery about a woman who spends her entire life trying to prevent her foretold murder, only to be proven right 60 years later when she's found dead in her sprawling country estate. Now it's up to her great niece to catch the killer. So it's like kind of low stakes, but like it sounds cool.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest,
dude.
you threw me into some very serious deja vu, like questioning reality by saying that. It's so fucking weird how I'm feeling right
You
now.
lost your mind.
Yes.
I did
Maybe
read
I've
one.
just heard.
You're thinking of a book that I read called My Murder, where a woman is like brought back from the dead as like a government like experiment thing, and then she has to try to solve her own murder.
Probably. More than likely.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
Allie, honestly, you talk about a lot of books.
I do.
You got to give us a break.
I can't keep up anymore.
we love this because we will occasionally be able to like make it through one book every like 12
Quarter.
to 15 books that you make it through. Yeah. We're just trying to keep from being stupid.
Perfect.
So
So coming to you hot from AP News, a woman tossing trash falls into a dumpster, survives getting compacted by a garbage truck, or in a garbage truck, I should say. This one's real short and
Dang,
sweet.
so they must not push like that. They must not.
Man.
I know. I
They
got
must
mush
not.
mouth right now. They must not.
You having a stonk?
Turned into like fucking. Turned into like
Call the ambulance.
whatever. Sean Connery. Oh, let me tell you, this woman fell into or no, it's not Sean Connery. It's fucking. The dude from
That is Sean Connery.
Mr. Smith. No, Mr. Smith's going to Washington. Mr. Smith goes to Washington. God, what is his name? Anyway, I'll come up with it in a second. It's a Wonderful Life.
Anyway, Manchester, New Hampshire. I guess that's what NH
James
stands for.
Stewart.
Yeah, there
James
you go.
Stewart. So this woman, she fell into a dumpster, and then she survived being smashed. Like what? Like how do you expect me to believe that? Is that pretty good?
That's pretty good.
Okay.
I think so.
Clip. All right. A woman
It's the
fell,
best I can do.
a woman fell into a dumpster while throwing out her garbage and was later rescued from sorry, I can't get over that. Okay, composure. Get together. Serious.
A shitty impression. Thank you.
And was later rescued from a trash truck that had compacted the contents while she was inside. The fire department official in New Hampshire said, luckily, neighbors heard her screams and the trash compartment was equipped with a camera. What?
That's interesting.
That's strange.
I mean, you have to nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Do you?
I
I don't know. I like to see my smashing.
the dry.
To see my trash smashing.
The driver spotted
Anyway.
the driver spotted the woman stuck inside and called 911. By then, the driver, quote, had reportedly compacted the garbage up to 4 times. Okay.
Yeah, I see that bitch. I'm gonna hit it again. She's still yelling.
Push it down. Squish it down.
From
She was like 6'4", and then when she comes out, she's like 4'6". It's like a fucking Oompa Loompa.
She comes out as an accordion. And she makes this sound. She goes to stand up and it's like
Jesus.
From a different standpoint, I'm over here questioning, like, are these trash compactors as strong as the manufacturer or distributor is like selling them to be? Like, bro, you couldn't even squish a woman after you four times.
Bro, I love that they, once they get out of the lawsuit with the woman, they go back to the manufacturer of the compactor and they're like, let me get this straight. You sold me this compactor and it couldn't even fucking squish a woman? How am I supposed to squish a refrigerator to the back of this fucking truck, you know?
Oh man.
Oh, God. Oh, that's incredible that she fucking lived.
Yeah,
man.
it's really
times, dude. Holy shit! There must have been a lot of cushion in that, or cushion behind that cushion.
But also, how do you fall into a dumpster and you're in there for like was this just happenstance? Like she fell in right before it fucking came over? Like how are you not able to get out of a dumpster?
How did you fall into a dumpster? Like I am
like these are all great questions.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Clumsy. I'm picturing myself like throwing a bag of trash and not letting go, and it just going and it takes me with it.
How heavy
it's like
is
one of
your
those
trash?
It's like one of those people that like fucking have the bowling ball on their hand and they don't let go kind of thing. She just fucking keeps going with it kind of thing.
It's not how heavy my trash is, it's how hard my throwing is.
Seriously, dude.
Good save.
Have you seen her biceps? She works out.
Damn it. The rescuers used a basket ladder to reach the top of the truck and lift her out. By then,
oh my God. Now I'm picturing them falling in and the driver being like, fuck it, I'm squishing more.
Mr. Magoo. Why am I getting so many clips out of this one article? This is great.
This is amazing.
I love a Mr. Magoo mention. Every episode we do it.
Holy hell.
This next part. Okay, listen. By then, she was, quote, standing / talking / yelling, but was not alert enough to answer questions, unquote, the news release.
And then
That's me when my alarm goes off in the morning and I'm just like, don't ask me nothing. But I'm yelling. I'm yelling.
I'm talking. Don't fucking ask me shit, dude.
Don't ask me anything important.
Yeah. How is she yelling but not alert enough? And I was like, every morning, that's me. Yes.
Oh my God, that's hilarious, dude.
The woman was taken to a hospital after Monday's misadventure. Way to play it down, AP News.
Yeah.
Her name was not released. Quote, in 32 years,
it was still compacted in the back of the fucking trash truck.
We've got her name, but there's no vowels.
Yeah.
The company is quoted as saying, we're still processing and compressing this file of a statement.
We're still we're trying to unzip the file that is this woman.
We're sorry that this is such a depressing story. But honestly, we need to get these facts out because it's a very pressing issue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Quote, in 32 years, I have never seen anything like this in my whole career. Battalion Chief Bob Baudet told the TV station, quote, it's alarming because you don't really think it's true. That's your
good
statement,
job,
bro.
AP.
That's just
Good job, AP.
Listen, we got to get a quote. We'll get us a quote in there, okay? We got to have a quote. Oh, never seen nothing like it. Perfect quote.
That's fantastic.
Go to press.
Thank you. Oh my god. All right, so I've got let's see here. I've got some we can learn about Gen Alpha, which I didn't even realize Gen Alpha existed at this point.
my son is right on the cusp of Gen Z and Alpha.
Yeah,
Your son is Gen Alpha.
Yeah, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so I'll
my
tell
word
you
for it.
I'll tell you how I came upon this because I thought this was really fascinating. Obviously, take it with a grain of salt. It's a fucking Reddit post. But there was a post that I randomly clicked on. No, I am not a fucking. I do not sub to the millennials fucking subreddit because it's trash. Anyway,
That's what someone that subs to it would say.
I know. I'll show Allie my computer and it says join.
I'm like, what
Collusion.
even are people doing in here? Like, what is it? Weird.
Oh, I don't even know. But it popped up on the like whatever front page kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? This is kind of interesting because I totally subscribe to this kind of. Dear millennial parents, please don't turn your kids into iPad kids from a teenager. And this is super short, so I can cruise through this. Parenting isn't just giving your child food, a bed, and unrestricted internet access. This is a recipe for disaster. This is where I was like, wait, what? I read this to Megan, and she's like, I don't even know what you just fucking read to me. My younger sibling is Gen Alpha. He can't even read. His attention span has been fried, and his vocabulary reduced to Gen Alpha slang. It breaks my heart. The amount of neglect these toddlers get now is disastrous. Parenting is hard. As a non-parent, I can't even wrap my mind around how hard it must be. But is that an excuse for neglect? No, it fucking isn't. Just because it's hard doesn't mean you should take shortcuts. Please, this shit is heartbreaking to see. So, like, honestly, it actually does sound like it was written like by a teenager because it's just like, I don't know. There's nothing to it, you know. But
yeah, I think they needed to kind of expand on what they're trying to say.
Yeah. But I mean, doesn't that kind of sound like? Yeah. I don't know. It sounded like it to me. So I was like, what the fuck is Gen Alpha? That is why I started looking into this shit. And then I looked up Gen Alpha slang because that's what you do when you're fucking old and don't understand things. You Google it.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
So I wanted to go through some of this shit and see if you guys knew what it meant.
I will put money on that I know most of it because of TikTok making fun of it.
So I actually knew a surprising amount, but I know for a fact both of you guys will know more than me.
Sure, yeah.
So I mean, we'll start easy. AFK.
That's from our generation.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's
okay.
not
so,
Gen Alpha.
AFK, yeah, that's away from keyboard.
That's fuck, right? Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
Megan, AFK. That's 2 generations before that.
Well,
like,
dude, they
crazy.
don't even. They barely use keyboards. They have touch screens.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, fuck you, Gen Alpha. Anyway, so Bae.
It's just like a girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, significant other, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Megan didn't know that, and I was like, Megan didn't know this either. Basic.
What?
But that's also a millennial thing.
Yeah.
Like it's just
okay. So this is where I felt like it started getting into it. Big yikes.
I say that all the time.
Yeah, but apparently.
But I say like big sad or like big same, big agree. Like I say big, like I love it. I do.
Have you ever heard something referred to as a bop?
Yeah. What?
Okay, so
see that these are not Gen Alpha things.
Well, but the thing is it's just the fact that we've kind of not commandeered them, but like
adopted to them.
We just adopted them. Honestly, that's because it wasn't created by us. It wasn't created during our generation.
AFK absolutely was.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no,
But,
no,
like,
I'm not going to argue
AF,
AFK.
Basic, like
Yeah.
most of these are from us.
Well, most of this is really like, well, so when does, I guess I need to understand when
The
the
demarcation,
millennials end.
like,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
When does the millennial generation end?
Those people are like 27,
94.
28 right now.
Yeah, so it's the 90s, which is way before fucking internet.
Born in
but
94.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right. All right. So, dude, bussin'.
That's just dumb.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I
we all know
that
what it
is.
fucking
Yeah,
means.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, what does it mean?
It means
Like-
it's great. Like it's
Great, right?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is absolutely they can have it. Cap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just annoying.
Lie,
Like,
exaggeration.
lie.
And
yeah.
I actually heard that used in nature, and it was terrible.
IRL.
Yeah,
You heard it used
But I heard
IRL.
no cap. IRL, yeah, exactly. Keef.
That's a rapper.
So they said, according to this, and dude, this is just like a fucking like slang dictionary, whatever thing. But they said that it was like, what was it? A set of actions and words like
That were
op
the best or
thought.
something like that.
I don't even know, honestly. Oh no, I guess it is just the rapper.
there
Anyway,
you
clap
go.
back. You guys know what a clap
Yeah,
back is.
it's a
Yeah.
comeback. Yeah.
Yeah. Clout, no, never mind. Drip.
A
Oh,
style.
it's just like fashion.
Okay. But hang on, these are not common to like our generation,
Yes.
is my point.
They are.
They are?
Yes.
So maybe I'm just not part of our generation.
No, you're definitely not.
You're just not online and you don't like.
But I am. That's the wild thing is like I know some of these, but like I mean like I'm on Reddit a lot, but I'm also not on like
not on
whatever.
one where someone's gonna like post their outfit of the day or something. Like,
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is Larry on one that somebody's gonna post their outfit of the day?
yeah, he follows a lot of girls on TikTok and Instagram.
That's a good
Okay, call me out.
point. Let's see here. Let me find a good one. Flexitarian.
Just somebody that
Flexes.
flexes.
Flexes a lot.
Someone who primarily follows a vegetarian diet, but occasionally consumes meat.
Oh, okay.
I've been around
Okay.
for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Humans
know
don't
that
really
one.
say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Honestly, now that you mention it, like I know a lot of these.
Mhm.
Hater, high key, humble brag, high key. I don't know.
High key
high
is
key.
kind of like the opposite of low key, which
Mhm.
low key is like casual. So high key is like,
Like in your face, kind of.
yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. Let's see
I believe
here.
Waterparks has a song about that, and they're Gen Z. They might be.
On
Hold up.
fleek.
Yes, on point. Same thing as on point. Like just
That was just something that like people were saying that about eyebrows, and that was people our age saying it. It was just cringy.
Okay.
wait on fleek. Cringy.
Yes. No, the
Oh.
phrase is cringy.
Gotcha.
Okay. I have no idea. What
I'm,
this,
I'm,
okay.
I'm
go
really
ahead.
curious, Wes. I know you're still watching. How many of these have you heard before? Go on.
Yeah. If one, you don't have to give a specific number, but like most, some, none.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never seen this before in my life. SK.
It's just like a way of typing, like LOL or something.
Really?
Yeah.
That one's new to me.
That's-
Yeah.
Huh,
What
okay.
they say it is.
So it says an expression often used in text messaging or online conversations to indicate laughter or
Yeah.
excitement.
Yeah.
So you're not alone. You're not alone.
It is common.
Wes
Well,
said
it's commonly associated with the Visco or VSCO or
Visco
whatever,
girls. Yeah.
which I remember you introducing me to that.
Yep.
So,
Them bitches all
Let's
have Stanley
see.
cups now.
spill the tea. I mean, that's
Uh,
not that weird.
That's been around for. That's like a drag
Sus,
queen thing.
yeah,
Like, it's,
like-
yeah.
Triggered, troll, like man, all of these are like
These are just online slang.
Yeah.
Gen Alpha is
What-
not saying this. stuff.
zygote.
What?
Is it
Zygote,
just
a
a-
playful term used by Gen Alpha to refer to someone new, inexperienced, or naive.
It'd be like calling somebody a fetus.
Yeah. They're just taking it like one step earlier in the
Yep.
the fucking
Yep.
process. Let's see. Oh my god, sick. That's like from the 90s, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's totally ours.
Like
Fuck.
sick was like out of vogue by the time we were in middle school.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Like, oh man, you got some sick air. If you were playing Tony Hawk in 1992.
Listen.
I'm kidding. Let's dump clutch. I don't know what that is.
Dump clutch?
Dump clutch.
No.
It's a slang term used in the context of racing or driving. Larry?
Yes.
You know,
Yeah. If you dump the clutch, that means that you let go of the clutch with heavy acceleration.
That's exactly what it says.
Yeah.
Clutch.
That's like not a slang thing. That's just a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dupe.
That's been around forever. It's just like a cheaper alternative for something or an alternative for a product.
Duplicate.
Yeah.
Gunny. That's fucking Australian. It's for my son's fucking like show fucking Bluey.
I'm taking offense to these things.
Oh,
Like, what the fuck?
what's Phantom Tax?
Oh God. Now that's the Gen Alpha bullshit thing.
What is that?
I tried to look it up one time and it melted my brain. It's like there's
my
a
God.
character
There's
a character on something named Phantom and like he
Yeah.
always like takes
Danny
advantage of
Phantom?
stuff. No.
Oh, okay.
This phrase describes the humorous act of Phantom playfully taxing
Yeah.
fellow AMP members, and yeah, don't be cringe. We know that. Goat, got it. Ratioed, got it. Lore, man, I'm sorry. I thought this would be more fun.
Oh.
This sucks.
Well, Wes did say that he has not heard of many, so you're not alone.
See, what number was where you
I'm sorry. No, I like started like super cruising. I was down at 97 on dump clutch.
Okay, yeah. Lore?
Most of
No, I'm
the,
sorry.
okay. First of all, most of the okay, I'm sounding way too old right now.
No, go ahead.
Here we go.
Bruh? Please.
Yeah.
Most of
Agreed.
Generation Alpha would not even know what a clutch is, let alone be able to drive one to dump a clutch.
That's what I'm saying.
Very
like,
good point, dude.
These aren't like that's not a slang referring to anything but driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not driving.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
what is with that? That is
They
strange.
can know about driving, like
Well, no, I know, but I'm just saying that it's like it is kind of wild that they don't like prefer to drive, isn't it?
Gen Alpha can't drive. They're tiny children.
They're children. Yeah, they're in
I thought-
elementary
okay,
school
hang on,
right
hang on.
now, actively.
I thought I saw. Okay, never mind then. I don't know.
No,
I
Gen
mean-
Z is the one below us. Gen Alpha is the next one.
If you dissect it even more, like a lot of cars that are manufactured nowadays don't even have manual options.
No, I actually tried to get a manual option, and apparently you have to pay more for a manual these
And it
days.
used to be you paid more for automatic.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know. All right. Well, that wasn't as fun as I thought, so I'm gonna do
Damn,
another
we
one.
tried.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No, it was. I had hopes for it.
Yeah, dude. I thought that. Look, I read a couple, and I was like, well, I didn't know that, and Megan didn't know it, and but obviously, me and Megan are a very special sample group.
Sure,
So-
sure.
So I'm gonna hit you guys with Northern Ontario Pizza Shop's unforeseen. I'm not even gonna say it. It was a sign that they posted, and I thought that it was really funny. Yes, thank you. A Pizza Hut location in Northern Ontario has gone viral not for its pizza or specials, but rather for an unfortunate typo. Autocorrect and typos have been commonplace in the business world in signs, emails, and advertisements. Ooh, excuse me. But in an age of social media, they rarely go unnoticed. Last week, the Pizza Hut location in Timmins, Ontario, closed its doors at the last minute and posted a sign about unforeseen circumcisions on the door. Yes, that is what the sign read. So, my favorite part about this, I'm not gonna like fucking eat a dead dog. Anyway, but so it got picked up obviously on I'm gonna say X/Twitter, and American actor and activist George Takei retweeted this one dude, Adam, great tweet. I don't know. I know who George Takai is, but anyway, he retweeted it and he was jabbing at it also. But my favorite part about this is just a real quick mention of an article. They took it in good humor and they reposted something and said the Pizza Hut did. In light of recent circumstances, and they put it in all caps, for a limited time, when you buy one regular price, blah, 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 you get something else for $5. No tip required.
Oh, no. Could you imagine if they just like dove into it and just played along with it?
Well, so I thought they were doing that, but I don't think they actually were, because they said you can get
due to
any of the
recent circumcisions.
Yeah, well, no, but they said
like they give you a fucking appetizer on the side.
Yeah, well, they said, well, after they said that, they said, oh, buy this like a large pizza or whatever, and then you can get any of the following for $5. And then it was a meat lovers. That's what they started with. And I was pepperoni lovers, and I was like, oh, we're getting further away. And then a medium Canadian, and I was like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. And then they said no tip required.
Just a shorter Canadian.
Yeah. But I thought that was really funny. And then a local hospital foundation chimed in and they said, hey, Timmons Pizza Hut, stick to pizza, we'll handle the circumcisions.
Oh, man.
I just love that shit, man.
That's fun. I like
this is fun social media right here.
Yeah.
So. But all right, man. I think we want to do like one more and then wrap this bad boy.
Yeah, I will. I'll yield to Allie because I covered 2 already, so good to go.
The one that I've got's quite a bit. It's pretty long.
All right, well,
you guys want to go with that?
You can pick one of mine if you want to, because I feel like
whatever's cool. We can see what's up.
This is the slate trying to tell you how to spend every hour of your day.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Which I know in theory they're like, this is the best hour to be doing this thing. But in reality, I'm like, this person works 3 hours a day. Like, excuse me?
Yeah.
What? So, 7 a.m. is when you should be waking up. Bitch, why? For what? Let me sleep. No. If you're waking up after 7 a.m., you're doing it wrong. What about sleeping in? You don't need to. What about staying up late? Don't. What about going to that party? Fine, go, but bail earlier than you think you should. No.
Can I pause right there?
Life, man.
Yeah. You know what this reminds me of is it reminds me of those bro podcasts, like the entrepreneurial podcasts, like you need to get up at 2 a.m. and work out and then fucking eat 17 chickens by 6 and
wait, hang on. Have you guys been listening to my other podcasts?
Is it 17 chickens? I can't ever remember. Is it 17?
No, it's somewhere around there. It's an average of 17 per.
It's not 7. It's not 12. No, it's not 12 chickens. It's 12 eggs.
Oh.
Before the 4 chickens.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you know how to make $1,000 passively per hour that you spend online?
Yes.
It was a play on these guys anyway.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was going to say, once again, I will tell you to check out my other podcast.
I just spread them on OnlyFans. I mean,
dude, honestly, I've got a really good video of Tarzan clapping gorilla cheeks. No. That's how I make all my money.
Listen.
So they keep going and they're like, waking up early means you actually get to enjoy the day. I love sleeping. Fuck off. Like, no.
I mean, dude.
You can go grocery shopping before it gets too crowded. I'm not going to do that. I'm not that person.
It's never like, okay, I will say this. I specifically go to the grocery store at 9 a.m. on Friday because they've had time to stock and most of the people have not gotten there yet.
Yeah.
That's literally my strategy.
Yeah.
So.
It's also saying that's perfectly settled between too early and too late. 6 a.m. is only good if you're going to the gym. Otherwise, you're just a masochist. What? What is 1 hour? Okay.
Yeah.
And then 8 a.m. feels too close to 9, which is far too close for the hour life really gets going at 10. If you're not a morning person, neither was I. I became one, and so should you. I hate this kind of person.
Yeah.
God. Okay.
This worked for me, so it's definitely going to work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
8
that.
a.m. is the best time to post on social media. One can argue that you should never post on social media, blah, 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 blah. But you can just post it and then walk away. You probably have a job or children to raise or classes to attend or something. So after you post, then you're
Bro,
off to
do
attend your
you?
obligation. Right? And then that, you know, you don't want to have to spend how many hours of the day obsessing over likes and comments and views and stuff. I can absolutely still find time on my page. Like, what are you talking about? By the time you log in again, say like on your lunch break at noon, enough time will pass that then you can see that user cumbucket69420 called you an idiot. That's what they put on here. Okay.
Oh, shit. They called me out?
Yeah, the whole username. 9 a.m. is the earliest flight departure time you should book. I don't. That's a weird one. 10 a.m. is the right time of day to have your first Diet Coke. What? Why?
What?
They don't really give a reason. They're like, McDonald's opens at like 10:30, so 10 makes it okay to have a Diet Coke. What?
Why?
I have no, like,
On
that was their weakest.
So many levels. Why?
I
You
think
know?
that was the weakest one on this whole list.
Yeah.
11 a.m. is the perfect time for brunch. No sooner, no later. Okay, no,
What's
that's
the definition of brunch.
yeah. Noon is when you should work out. So then they're
So
saying
you're right. This person. doesn't work.
exactly. Even saying you don't go to brunch every day, like okay, still. But then 1 p.m. is for a power nap. So nap for 20 or 30 minutes. 2 p.m. is when you should start a big project for work. Like work project,
Bro,
home
if I
project.
started my important tasks at
Yes.
2 p.m., I would not have a job.
Dude,
Right?
nothing would be done. Like, dude, I am most productive probably between 8 and like 11.
It's not even that. It's like time monitoring and time management. It's like you can't just start something big that late. You know what I'm saying? There's
Yeah, and I don't know what they think something big means for work because it's like in the morning you're doing all kinds of stuff like getting caffeinated and showering and commuting and like doing loose end endeavors so you can focus on your big undertaking of the day once you do buckle in. You're not buckling in till 2? If you
So-
start too late, then you risk ending up with a halfway ripped through closet at bedtime. But starting right at 2, it's go time, not slump time. That means that you will, in all likelihood, be able to wrap and finish by evening.
in what delusional world does this person live
This is
in?
wild, dude.
Oh, these are multiple people. This is just like the way it's put together sounds like this is an ideal day.
Oh, got you.
But it's so awkward. 3 p.m. is the perfect time to stand up from your desk, put on shoes, and go out for some chaotic people watching. So again, we took an hour to work out. We took a half hour for a power nap. And now we're gonna take a walk
Well, we worked on an hour for our big project.
for a big project. Now it's break time.
Yeah.
And then 4 p.m., time to stop working. Hello?
We started our big project 2 hours ago.
And the initial
How
thing,
big of a fucking project is
the
it?
initial thing was get up at 7 so you have time to walk and like have a slow morning before you have to start work. So this person is at best starting work at 8.
This has to be
I know,
like a
it's-
fuck psyop, dude.
It's all from different people, but them putting it together like this is so fucking strange. Also, it's like, oh,
okay.
sure.
Even if you have your own business, this is not realistic when you put it all together. At
No.
all. Like at all.
Well, wait, there's
Dude,
a couple good ones towards the end here too.
I don't have a job and I could not keep this schedule. Like literally.
Yeah.
I don't have a job and I would not keep this schedule because there's so much fucking pissing time away.
It's too much.
It's way too much, man.
It's crazy.
There's so much unproductivity. Like
Oh, just wait. Also, it's like, well, like a nurse can't stop working at 4 p.m. or a cashier at a grocery store. But, you know, if you just have what a lot of us call a fake email job, then you could quit at 4.
A fake email job.
fake email.
And honestly,
fuck?
Your mental reserves are spent, and they've been spent since mid-morning. Then why are you starting the
what? According to your schedule, we haven't done shit until 2.
This is
and
this
in
is
the winter,
honestly
at 4 p.m. it's already dark. It's pretty much nighttime. You can't work under those conditions. This is wild. This is so. You should be taking a shower and getting ready for whatever you're doing later. Life is too short to pretend to do your fake job after 4 p.m. Oh my god.
This is insane.
5 p.m. is for zoomies. So
you just run around?
Nope.
No, you just run around with all the energy that you have preserved in your body? Is that what?
You hadn't done shit until now.
They joke about like animals like getting the zoomies and like just run. So it's like that for people.
Gotcha.
So it's like you know, run around with like a ritual to end your workday. So like dust and, you know, get little chores done at home. Okay. Who cares?
Wow.
6 p.m. perfect time to drink a martini. And you only want to be drinking one per night. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck
right.
you.
Noted.
Just one
Noted.
every night at 6. And that's
Thank
a
you,
ritual.
Slate.
7 p.m. is the best time to break up with someone. Are we doing this on the daily?
What in the fuck is happening right now?
Oh,
Wait, hang on.
My Tuesday at 7.
Let me
Did I just
slide
out?
into
Are we
my
still
calendar real
podcasting?
quick.
What is happening right now?
I know.
Are we doing life wrong? Like, what is?
That one's just so straight. And it's like, you don't want to mess with their weekend plans doing it on a Friday or a Saturday. And if you break up with someone at 7 p.m. on a Sunday, you're a monster. So, like, definitely do this specifically 7 p.m. on a Thursday.
So they have enough time to like let out the frustration and anger over the weekend. Is that?
I don't know who
plans a breakup?
Thank you. I was reading this and I was like, I've got to bring this to the podcast.
No, this is. I'm glad you brought this to the podcast because it is wild.
Yeah. 8 p.m. is the last call for a weekday social activity. Okay, I can see it, but I mean, like,
honestly, I'll be perfectly honest with you all.
It's way past your time.
It's way the fuck past any time that I want to be out.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
Yeah.
But anyway.
8 p.m. has a certain sanctified, well-intentioned dignity. So, like, 8:30 hits different. Shut up. 9 p.m. is the ideal time for a run. No, it's not, bitch. It's dark.
It
You
is
can go
9
for a run in the dark at night.
You just told me it was getting dark at 4 p.m. in the winter. Why the fuck am I going to wait 5 hours to go running?
Middle of the night.
Like, what?
Nobody else is out. 9 p.m. allows you to
shit.
sleep in the morning and burn off any excess energy at the end of the day.
All the
rather
energy.
than running first.
All the
energy
you
didn't
collected
exist.
from not doing shit all day.
Rather than running first and then going to work exhausted.
Doing what? You're just doing what? You're not going to start it until 2. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's your fake email job, Larry.
Then they polled a bunch of people to ask when the best time was to have sex, and
No.
40% of people picked between 9 and 11.
PM.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
Okay. I was just honestly, with this, I had to ask because
There's a percentage at every single hour of the day. Like 3% of people said 10 a.m. 8% of people said 3 p.m.
man.
1% of people said 5 a.m.
What?
Oh, cut it off. Don't come at me at 5 a.m.
Come at me at 5 a.m.
5 a.m.?
What are you doing?
That's when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Man.
10 p.m. is the perfect time to eat that little treat that you've hidden away in the fridge or tucked in the back of the pantry by yourself in peace. So it's like,
Why are you not sleeping? Well,
Yeah.
I'm sleeping at this point.
yeah. So it's basically like this person's like, my husband's already gone to bed because he goes to sleep before me, and my kid went to bed at 7, so I'm having a little secret treat. Okay.
Sure.
You're not allowed to eat in front of, okay.
Yeah, right.
11 p.m. is when you should wish a friend a happy birthday because you
Just
can
try
split it
before
between
midnight and the next day.
Well,
yeah.
you can split it between the day if you're not sure which day.
See, I would
that's
do that. I would totally do that
I'm gonna forget for like 3 more days.
if I could schedule text messages. So Apple, get on it, dude.
Schedule
Apple's
text.
a person.
Dude, oh man.
12 a.m. is the best time for karaoke. 1 a.m. is the perfect time to stare into the heart of darkness on QVC.
What the fuck?
Unstable. Who is watching QVC or Home Shopping Network? 2 a.m.
This is what I did when I came back and I was like drunk eating like my ramen noodle concoction that Larry described earlier, you know? That it's just like fucking like, oh, I made some ramen noodles. Oh God, I've got some Slim Jims. Why don't I throw those in there? You know?
Let me see what I can get off QVC.
Yeah.
2 a.m. is the ideal time for an edible.
Are you fucking
Whoa, hold on.
And again, I think they're just saying on weekends. They're just saying on weekends.
Oh,
but I thought we were getting up at 7 every day because we're not lazy asses that sleep in, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry. If you take a fucking edible at 2 a.m., you ain't getting up at fucking 7 a.m.
Nah, dude, we got to be entrepreneurs and fucking go side hustle the entire fucking time. There's no downtime.
That power nap, that half hour power nap.
You don't have time for edibles, bro. We have to make max amount of money every second of the day.
This one's dumb.
This has to be satire, dude.
I think it's just that each person feels very strongly about the hour they're talking about, and they don't mesh.
Are there that many people that are up between the hours of 2 and 4? Like, I mean, do you guys stay up?
They just get up. They just get up to do. Wait, hold up! Don't call me out like that. First off, sometimes, not all the time.
Every weekend.
No, not every weekend. Not every weekend.
Anyway, go ahead, dude.
There are people that I know that get up at a certain time just to post an inspirational post on social media and then go back to bed.
You sure they don't schedule it?
I don't know if they schedule it or not, but
I have to schedule that shit.
I have had at least 3 of my friends legitimately tell me, nah, dude, I just get up and post it. So,
man, my phone is like dead to me until between the hours of probably 9 p.m. and probably 6 a.m. during the week, and maybe later on the weekend. 9 p.m. on the weekend until like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Like almost 12 hours.
3 a.m. is the best time to wake up and not be able to fall back asleep. Okay.
Shut the fuck
We've all done
up.
that.
Shut the fuck up.
It's just dumb.
Yeah, that's because it's the witching hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, fuck up. No.
And then you'll probably be awake for an hour and you'll finally go back to sleep for a few more hours before your alarm goes off.
A few.
Yeah.
3 would be a few.
Yeah.
That's true. Technically, yes. Yes.
Damn. Fuck that.
4 a.m. is the time to experience a DJ set.
Hold up. No.
Let's imagine that the club closes at 6. Not here. What? No.
I thought everything closed at like 2.
No,
That's
not
here because of our
LA and New York. They have after hours.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I knew like fucking like LA and all that, or not
Vegas
LA, but Vegas
stuff.
and all that shit was like 24. But
5 a.m. is gaming hour. Is it?
For who?
Are we not sleeping? So it's saying to get up at 5 a.m. and game because it might take a few minutes for the fogginess of sleep to clear, but in the early dawn, you are coming out into your full sharpness, unblunted by the cares of the day. No, dude, I'm going back to bed. No.
I'm not sure I can agree with any of these people.
And then 6 a.m. is the time to be creative.
I thought that was the time to get up.
I thought we were getting up at 7.
Oh yeah, we already.
So many contradictions.
Unless you want to be creative. So, first things first, do not look at your phone. Do not touch it. Your phone is not your friend. Sometimes it feels like it is, but that's a lie we're all telling ourselves. Second, lie there perfectly still with your eyes closed. You're not sleeping, nor meditating, nor being lazy. I'm doing all 3, bitch. I'm going back to sleep.
No, I'm laying in my bed.
Called sleep?
Back to sleep. Yeah.
That's sleep.
You are preparing to be mentally active. Now, think, imagine, press play on the creative spirit. Did Gwyneth Paltrow write this?
I know. And then shove that jade egg right up your ass.
Do not critique any thoughts you have. Just allow things to move around inside your head. This is the best chance we have for a fresh idea to form, if not bloom entirely, at 6 a.m.
See, it says move things around your head or your butt.
I was just thinking, I was listening to a podcast today and they were talking about, they're like, I like to get up in the morning and journal. And I'm like, I'd like to journal. I don't have thoughts at 6 a.m.
No. My thoughts are get up, during the week, get up, get my child ready for school and out. That's it.
My thoughts are going to be like what I need to do during the workday.
Yeah.
And like, I could go back to sleep right now and do this journaling any other time of the evening.
It's like no creative thoughts.
No.
It's like utility.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. No, I agreed.
I'm a big write drunk, edit sober person. So that's or just write late at night and edit when you're more awake. I don't know. I don't know.
Wow, dude.
What a time.
That is one of the most insane fucking things that and
you guys always love them.
Completely.
Whenever I think they're off the wall, I'm like, the boys are gonna know. They're gonna get it.
No, and I understand. Like at first, I thought literally, and it took you saying this multiple times. I thought you were talking about this was a schedule.
No, and as I was reading, I was like, this can't work.
Yeah, but now I understand it. Now that you've already gone through all of it, and like
also,
even
like not everyone's seeing a DJ set at 4 a.m. every day.
Dude, I can't imagine being awake at 4 a.m. I can't imagine being awake past 1 a.m. Like, and the only reason that I'm saying that is because, like, dude, I mean, we're all at we all have different stages of life kind of thing, going on. And so it's just one of these things that it's like when I hear 1 a.m. and if I'm up, I've either got my son in the emergency room or my wife
pee,
or I got up to pee or whatever, or like I'm going directly back to bed.
Yeah.
Like whatever it was.
Yeah.
I'm not like looking to fucking, I don't even, what were we doing at 1 a.m.?
1 a.m.
I'm trying to scroll real fast.
Yeah.
Geez. 1 a.m. was QVC.
Oh yeah, right.
So,
like we all do.
No. I don't even have the TV on. Like, I'm not even gonna turn a screen on, man. I'm just like, I'm going to bed.
No.
Man, that was really fun, though.
That's a fun story.
Like, holy shit.
Slate always brings us a mess.
They deliver. My God, do they deliver.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm looking at the time, and I'm thinking we're going to pull the plug. How you guys feel about that?
I think we can call it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if Wes is still joining us. Okay, cool. Well, Wes,
at least one other person is.
yeah. Wes, thank you so much for hanging around. And we hope all the other listeners, once they hear this on Wednesday, man, we hope you guys enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed making it.
Oh, I just realized I forgot my dramatic reading. You want that next week?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
If that's cool.
Yeah.
So you've joined us for right around an hour.
God.
Right around an hour for episode 109 of Untethered with Tether Radio. We hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week and weekend. Go to tetherradio.substack.com to check out the show notes for the full episode, and you will also find our social media stoofs.
All the links.
All the links. I'm still learning what a link tree is. So
I was laughing at Wes's comment. He said, "Fading past all the sleepy tea talk."
Exactly. Oh my God.
Get ready for 4 a.m. It's time to watch a DJ set.
Yeah, right. Holy shit. Well, we thank you guys for joining us, and hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a fantastic weekend. Be sure to check out the full episode on Monday. And until then, take it easy, friendos.
Bye.
Bye.